If your business still answers phone calls manually, you're wasting your time, money, and potentially a lot of leads. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI-powered inbound caller using VAPI that answers calls, collects contact information of the people calling, and actually updates your CRM, all without you lifting your finger. And this is the system that we use to help our clients at Sonar. And in this video, I'll walk you step by step on a simplified version that you can implement today without needing to code. So with that said, let's get right in. All right, so to start with the inbound caller, what we will need is, of course, a VAPI agent. In this case, we have a very simple agent that just collects their email and the name and just presents itself as a virtual friend. And so this is literally the only settings that I put. And what we will need is right away, we need a way to listen to this call and to kind of bring it into a CRM, or in my case, I'm going to use Google Sheet, which is enough to get the information like email or name or transcription or whatever you would like. So what we will do is we need to hook up this agent with Google Sheet. And to do that, we will just need a way to kind of transfer this information. And we will need make.com, because in make.com we can set a webhook. And a webhook pretty much is a listener, so a tool that we put in place in order to get the information from VAPI and kind of then take this information and possibly work with it. In our case, we will be sending it to Google Sheet. Okay, so what we need to do is just create, let's say, a webhook, add one to your make, and then you pretty much save. And it's very important because we will need this address. So please copy that and make sure to save, because it's a pretty common error not to save in make.com and regret it. Good. So now back to VAPI. What we will need is to go back to advanced, and we need to go all the way down to messaging. And you will see this server URL. I had it before, but I just changed it. So we will just paste the new webhook. And that's pretty much it in order to connect VAPI to make.com. So hit publish to save. And then what we will need, now we've hooked up the two tools, but we want a way for VAPI to be able to recognize that, hey, this is the name that we are collecting and this is the email. And to do this, we need to set up tools. And in this case, I set up a tool called Save Contact Details. But let me run you through how this is set up and how it works. And I am providing you with a template to just copy paste this tool into your own tools section. So let's first of all select it and save and publish, But in order to set this up, you pretty much need to go to tools. And as you can see, it's called Save Contact Details. We give it a little description like save the collected username and email, so that then we can send it to an external webhook. And then we set as parameters the username, so the name of the user, we set it as required, and also the user email. So that is pretty much how we set the tool. And to do that, you pretty much click on create tool function and you fill all these details, which I am just providing to you in the description. I'll just delete this one again, because, well, we have it already. Boom. All right, so let's go back to our assistant and we go back to tools. We select save contact details and publish. And in case you're gonna create other agents, it's pretty handy because you can just simply come back to tools and select the same tool that we created before. Lovely. All right. I think we are ready to go. Perhaps we can set the end of call function. Well, it's already set here. I did select it, so if it's not for you, just select it again. And we're pretty good to go. In case you're wondering, I selected 11 Labs. Sarah, it doesn't really matter, but I just prefer 11 Labs voices personally. I think we can talk to the assistant and just try it. Oh no, I clicked by mistake. Close the window. In any case, just make sure to, in my case, I like to work with immediately as data arrives. So that means that whenever the data arrives, the webhook pretty much takes that information. Or if you want to save on operations, you can just click on run once. But yeah, just do it as you wish. I just like it to be always working there. Okay, so I think let's try to talk to assistant.
Hey, welcome to your virtual friend.
Hey there.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Bob.
Nice to meet you, Bob. Could you please share your email address with me?
My email is bob@example.com.
Thanks, Bob. I'll make a note of that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right, so we see a little bubble here, which we can see kind of got all the information, artifacts, calls. Good. Assistant. Let's see, client messages. Okay, cool. Let's now create the connection to Google Sheets. And, well, we select the Google Sheet module, we say add a row, and we make sure that we select the correct connection, select the correct spreadsheet ID, and the sheet name. Amazing. All right, so we will see a few, let's say, fields. Well, I did set up the Google Sheet in order, like with a name, email, and transcript, but you can really select whatever you want. It's a very simple Google Sheet, so just create one and connect it. So, yeah, let's username. I think that we might need to do another call because the information was not properly sent. Let's see with the email. Not the email as well. Okay. Yeah, I think we will have to, let's see the transcript. Also, the transcript was not sent. Well, it only recorded goodbye. Interesting. I'm not sure why this happened, but I think we can run another call. And yeah, I mean, looking at here, message, try to look for user name. No, it was not recorded. Not even the transcript, I think. Yeah, it's missing. Okay, perhaps let's make sure that the webhook is being saved correctly. So it's CV4. Yeah, well, that's correctly saved. End of report, transcript, tools. Okay, let's look at the tools. Okay, for some reason it did not save correctly the tools, which I don't know why this is happening, but well, sometimes this happens. So let's save. Let's publish again. I'm not sure if it's only my issue, but oftentimes whenever I change things in VAPI, it doesn't get saved properly. Yeah, again, not really sure why this is happening. Okay, now it's saved. Let's hope this works now. Let's try.
Hey, welcome to your virtual friend.
Hey there. I am calling to get to know you, and my name is Bob.
Hi, Bob. It's great to meet you. Could you please share your email address with me?
My email address is bob@example.com.
Just a sec. Thanks, Bob. I've saved your contact details. If there's anything else you'd like to share or ask, feel free to let me know.
That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so now that we ran the call, we go into the sheets, and then we would map out the correct names, name and email, save. You would need to run a new call just to get the information to be sent. And then once you do that, and of course put as immediately as it arrives and run once, you should be able to see Bob, so the name, the email, and the transcript coming in. Yeah, so that was it. A quick tutorial on how to set up a inbound voice agent. Of course, this is just for example purposes. If you want to then deploy it, you would need to have a phone number, a system to which you can actually buy for free with the free VAPI numbers. And then you can also select the ID of the agent directly into the Google Sheet. Oops. And then you would need to use the API call to kind of make a call so you can kind of get it directly into your phone. But this is just for example purposes for now. We will be making a more thorough video in the future, so stay tuned for that. I hope you liked it. And if you have questions, please comment. And if you want to have a one-on-one with me, feel free to have a free consultation booked. It's in the description, so go grab it and see you next time.